One October, I went to spend a few weeks with some friends in a big old house in the north of France. My friends enjoyed playing practical jokes on people. I'm not interested in people who don't like playing jokes. When I arrived, they gave me a big welcome, which made me suspicious. They fired guns, put their arms around me, and made me feel important, like they were going to have some fun with me. I said to myself, "Look out, they're getting something ready for you." During dinner, everybody was laughing too much. I thought, these people are laughing for no good reason. They must have planned a joke, and I will be the victim of that joke. I have to be careful. I could smell a practical joke in the air, like a dog smells meat. But what was it? I was watchful, and I couldn't relax, but I did not let a word or a movement show that I knew something was happening. I did not trust anybody, not even the servants. The time came for sleep, and everybody in the house came to take me to my room. Why? They all said good night to me. I went into my room, shut the door, and stayed standing without moving a single step, holding a candle in my hand. I heard laughter and quiet talking in the corridor. I was sure they were spying on me. I looked around the walls, the furniture, the pictures, the floor. I saw nothing to make me suspicious. An idea came into my head. My candle could suddenly go out and leave me in darkness. Then I lit all the candles in the room. After that, I looked around myself again, but I didn't see anything unusual. I walked around, slowly, examining every part of the room. Nothing. I looked at every object in the room, one after the other. Still nothing. I went over to the window and closed the heavy curtains. I put a chair in front of the window so that there would be nothing to worry about from outside. I sat down in a big old chair. I didn't get into the bed, but it was getting late, and in the end I decided that I was stupid. If they were spying on me, then they were probably already laughing at my fear. So I decided to go to bed. The bed looked very suspicious, but it seemed to be safe. All the same, there was danger. Maybe I was going to get a cold shower when I got into bed, or maybe my bed would sink into the floor when I touched it. I tried to remember all the practical jokes that I'd known in my life. I did not want to be surprised this time. Then I thought of something that would make sure that I was safe. I pulled the mattress slowly off the bed with the sheets. I pulled all these things into the middle of the room and checked them. Then I made the bed again, put out all the candles, and got into bed right there on the floor. I stayed awake for at least another hour, looking around at the smallest sound. Everything in the house seemed quiet. I went to sleep. I must have been in a deep sleep for a long time. But suddenly I was woken up by the fall of a heavy body right on top of me, and, at the same time, my face, neck, and chest were burnt by a hot liquid. I shouted in pain. There was a huge noise, like a lot of plates and glasses were crashing to the floor. I could not even move because of the thing on top of me. I put out my hand to feel what it could be. I felt a face and a nose. Then I hit the face with all my strength, but the person on top of me hit me back a number of times. I jumped up and ran out of the door. I couldn't believe that it was daytime and the sun was shining. All the noise brought my friends hurrying into my room, and we found the unhappy servant lying on the bed I had made on the floor. When he was bringing my morning cup of tea, he'd fallen over the mattress, spilling the hot liquid onto my face. I had been so careful in closing the curtains and sleeping in the middle of the room, but I had made the practical joke I was trying to escape.